North Korea's economic development since its independence in 1948 has been characterized by a mixed record, marked by periods of rapid growth, stagnation, and economic decline. The country's economic policies have been heavily influenced by its political ideology of juche, which emphasizes self-reliance and isolationism. Here is a general overview of North Korea's economic development. Early years, 1948 to 1950s. After gaining independence from Japan in 1945, North Korea focused on rebuilding its war-ravaged economy. The government implemented land reforms and nationalized key industries. Economic policies were initially influenced by the Soviet Union, emphasizing heavy industrialization and collectivization of agriculture. Planned economy and rapid growth, 1960s–1970s. During this period, North Korea experienced significant economic growth, with its gross domestic product (GDP) increasing at a rapid pace. The government heavily invested in heavy industry, including mining, metallurgy, and manufacturing. Agricultural production was collectivized, but the country faced food shortages and occasional famine. Economic decline and crisis, 1990s. The collapse of the Soviet Union, a key trading partner and aid provider, in the early 1990s led to a severe economic crisis in North Korea. The country experienced a sharp decline in industrial production, widespread famine, and a breakdown of its public distribution system. The government initiated limited economic reforms and opened up to international aid to alleviate the crisis. Arduous march and recovery, late 1990s, early 2000s. During this period, North Korea began to recover from the economic crisis, aided by international assistance and limited market-oriented reforms. The government introduced some market elements, such as allowing private markets and foreign investment in special economic zones. However, the economy remained centrally planned, and the country faced ongoing food shortages and economic challenges. Nuclear ambitions and sanctions, 2000s–2010s. North Korea's pursuit of nuclear weapons and missile development led to international sanctions that further isolated the country. These sanctions, along with poor economic policies and mismanagement, hindered North Korea's economic development. The government prioritized military spending over economic growth, exacerbating the country's economic difficulties. Recent developments, 2010s–2021. Despite international sanctions, North Korea has shown some signs of economic growth, driven by limited market reforms and increased trade with China. The government has introduced more flexibility in agricultural production, allowing farmers to keep a portion of their harvest for private sale. Additionally, there has been some growth in the informal sector, including private businesses and market activities. It is important to note that obtaining accurate and up-to-date information about North Korea's economy is challenging due to the country's closed and secretive nature. The above overview provides a general understanding of North Korea's economic development, but specific details and recent developments may be limited or subject to change.